Hey everyone, this is Sharon here and my first vlog. A bit awkward, but we'll just get on with it. Anyways, people on Instagram have been asking me for tutorials of some of the work that I post on Instagram, and I do want to get to that eventually, but I thought that these vlogs would be a good way to kind of ease myself into doing those tutorials. So what I'll be doing is just bring you along with me on my typical day, show you what I do, and hopefully be able to offer you some tips and tutorials along the way. So that's what I was gonna do, but Cookie said that I should really clean up the studio before I shoot because he hates seeing messy desks in videos. And you know what I said to him? I said, I want to keep it real. I want to show people how I really work. But I guess on second thought, it's a bit like when you meet someone for the first time, and it is good manners to show up clean and groomed and well dressed, at least for the first meeting. So I guess I should clean up just a little bit. Is it really that bad? You guys tell me. Is it really that bad? I actually really don't want to clean this. Would you like to see the work I'm doing before I start cleaning up?
Get really close up and let you see how it looks. Did the most work on this part because it's gonna show up the most. This is all hand painted. A lot of people ask me what paint I use. I use testers. You should look at this. This product contains a chemical known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive harm. This is how toxic enamel is, so use a mask. And also, I use this brush. Super fine point. These are the parts for the Ziegler. I've already started. This is like the side skirt. So cool. Really didn't have to actually paint the parts inside, but painted clear parts. And I've been working over here because Cookie was using the booth. But since he's at work now, I'm gonna shuffle over. Okay, I have to admit this does actually feel a lot better. How'd you guys enjoy that montage? It was really epic when when I finished him. I mean, to this state, obviously he's not finished, but Cookie and I were just going crazy. There are a few screw ups, but I've got most of the LED done. Right now he's being powered by a phone battery, a portable phone battery. And he does have a switch for the LED here. You can turn them on and off. And there is a manual option where there's like a sensor. So if you walk by, the LED turns on by the sensor. But I think really the side view is really the best of the Ziegler. Yes. And here's the Sazabi that I took a picture with on my Instagram, made by Cookie. That's my favorite kit of his. So I'll just be going to work on the rest of the Ziegler, just doing the bottom half of the body, the skirt part now. So let's get to work. How hard is it to build the Ziegler? Well, let's see together. You can see I'm being really meticulous with the parts check because this is not 100% snap fit build. I'd say 30% of the parts are glued, and I already tried to keep that to a minimal because you never know if you have to undo something. All right, you can see there's a gap here and I have two choices. I can leave it or fix it up. And you see here, I do try to fix the gap because you don't want any loose parts or anything popping out in such a huge kit. So the Ziegler that I've assembled, it is tight. I'm going to cut the peg a bit here, and you can see I'm not cutting the pegs out completely because I don't want the parts to be too loose either. You don't want a loose, huge robot. Oh, did you hear that snap? That did not snap together like that before. This little part did not fit in at all. The peg fitting is ridiculous. Of course, I've painted it, so it's going to be worse. It even snaps right out. I thought that was funny. So I've cut the pegs off here completely without even having to think too much about it because it's one flat surface against another flat surface. So I know I can just glue that in without worrying that it might pop back out. And this was a tedious process. Ta-da! Yay! This peg goes right off. It didn't fit at all. Ridiculous. But the part itself did go in there very nice and tight, snug. You can see this one is a tight fit. And someone on my Instagram commented, your fingers must really hurt from building this kit, and he's right. I mean, look at this. Yay! I love the etching parts in the Ziegler. I think it just makes the kit look so much cooler. Had a little trouble figuring out how this yellow part fit. It's not always clear in the manual. The clear armor didn't really fit well on this one, although usually actually the clear armor didn't have too much problem with that. You can see I'm being really careful with cutting the peg off of the clear part because you don't want to leave stress marks, and it was a nice fit here. However, this other clear armor, I realized that I cut the peg too much, so I'm just going to thicken the peg back up with glue. You can totally do that, no problem. You might just wonder why I don't glue it just glue it in, but the peg is really just too thin to make contact. So to make just these two parts, it took me around 40 to 50 minutes. And you can see that overall the process is not hard, it's just very tedious. And just imagine if it took 40 to 50 minutes to make these two parts, how long it took to make that whole kit. It's worth it though, right? Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, he's gonna go choose his next kit. Happiest moment. Happy times. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, find it. Okay, he just finished the camper and he's looking for the next kit that he's gonna make, Cookie.
Wow.
Whoa, is it that one? Is that gun cannon?
gun cannon? 하나 어디 있는지 모르겠어.
Here's the kit. 1/60th scale gun cannon. 회사는 어디고?
회사 G 시스템.
G system? PG 컨버전이네.
퍼스트 건담.
퍼스트 건담 없잖아.
근데 거기 소체가 지금 들어가 있잖아. 이렇게.
아, 진짜? 퍼스트 건담 여기 들어가 있어? 그러네. So this is the PG conversion kit of the RX-78, and some of the RX-78 parts are already here. It's a resin kit. He's doing a part check now.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's vlog. If you liked the video and you'd like to see more, you know they take a really long time to make, so if you would give me just 2 clicks of your own time, 1 like button, 1 subscribe button, it would mean astronomical things for me and help me know that you guys are interested and to further develop this channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!